I had a date set up with Renee. It was April 25th, 2014. That was the day that changed my life. Here was this girl riding this old pink swing bike down the cobble road. And I just thought to myself, there is something really special about this girl. We had our first date at Woody's.
So we met for a late lunch and we ended up closing down the bars. After lunch at Woody's, we went over to Max's, and Mike was new to the area, so he decided that he wanted to join their Explorers Club. They give you this book that you're supposed to fill out with all the beers that you've tasted. And I was giving him a hard time. So I actually bet him that night that he was going to lose that book long before he lost touch with me.
I lost the book.
I already knew.
She was it. She was my lobster.
We're in a cab, we're heading to Canton for a friend's birthday celebration, and he meets all my friends, everyone loves him, he's the life of the party. We ended up closing down the bar, having pizza in the park, and then on the cab ride home, he asked me if I want to go to his fraternity formal with him the next day.
I was thinking, there's no way she's gonna say yes. She just met me.
And I'm just like, is this crazy? Like, at this point, he hasn't even kissed me yet. And I'm considering driving 2.5 hours away with him, but he taught me to say yes to adventure.
That weekend changed everything.
I had no idea, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that he was proposing.
I had this whole elaborate scheme set up. I had 50 family, friends, all gathered at Woody's. Everyone had disguises. And I remember when I was bringing her downtown, I was so nervous.
When we had talked about it, it was, maybe a year from now. There was no question in either of our minds that we were right for each other. Never even imagined that, that he was going to propose, or that he had looked at rings. And when we got to Fells, I thought we were going to Ashley's going away party, and he was acting funny, but I certainly didn't put 2 and 2 together. So everyone sort of has their backs to me, but it was reasonable enough that everyone was facing the band.
I don't think she recognized anyone. I couldn't wait to propose to her. I was so excited. I had this ring in my hand, and I was clenching it for dear life.
And then he got up and he asked me to hold his hand.
And I said, take my hand and never let it go.
So then he leads me to the back of the room, and I see all of our family is holding heart-shaped sparklers. And I just remember the glow that they were casting on their faces. It was the heart-shaped sparklers that made me realize that he was about to propose.
It's time for me to throw the stuff. Absolutely. This is where it all started. I figured it'd be a perfect opportunity to start a new chapter. Right here. As we get I want to let you know that I think you're hard.
They don't burn her hair.
That's not bad.
I agree.
Yeah.
I know when I got down on one knee to propose to her, I totally screwed up my whole speech that I had written out. But the message was simple, is that I love this girl and I wanted to marry her. And she said yes.